Hey guys, welcome back to Sully's Models, and in this video we're going to be looking at canopy masking. I'm going to show you how I mask up my canopies. So it's quite a simple and easy thing to do. You know, it sometimes can be difficult, depends on shape of canopies, but I'll talk you through that as we go through the video. So let's get on with it. Okay, so I've got a set of masks, so this is going to help us out a little bit and a lot quicker. I will go through from other bits as opposed to sort of doing your own bits of masking, but these are HGW canopy masks. They're pretty good, they're very well you know, cut to the right size, but be very careful when you're buying canopy masks for a specific model. Make sure they're actually for the right manufacturer as well, which could be a bit of a problem. So with this kit we get everything from the windscreen even down to those indication lights and the ones for around the main part of the canopy. Now admittedly, like I says, making sure you buy the right canopy mask for the right kit. I actually bought the wrong ones. These were for a Tamiya kit. This is for a Revell. Very fortunately, they're quite close, quite closely matched. But admittedly as well, I did struggle a little bit as because I'm using gloves to mask it out. Now the reason I'm using gloves to mask the canopy is not to dirty the canopy up. So for myself, it made it a little bit difficult. So as you can see there, I was a little bit out. I think that was mainly down to me. So what I'm going to do now is going to cut out some really thin strips of masking tape. Now if you do these, if you're doing your own and you've got a very awkward canopy, something either like this or something for like a Corsair, you know, this is kind of thing you're going to want to do. Is, as I said, cut a thin strip out, which this makes it a lot easier for you to mask out very awkward curvatures on those very awkward canopies. So since I'm using these thin bits of strips on here mainly just to hide my little mistake there, but yeah, it makes it a lot easier when they're very thin strips, particularly as you can see here as we're starting to come round to this curve here, which part of it covers from the original masking set and the bit that I've missed out. So you can see all there nicely you know, tidied up, ready for painting. Now here's a little nice little neat trick for your canopies. Fold a little bit of tape in half and then leave a couple of little tabs at the end, stick it on the top of your canopy, and it gives you a nice little holding thing. Next we used liquid masking to cover the rest of the canopy. Obviously it's quite a large canopy, this one, so this makes you know, quite short work of it rather than trying to, you know, use loads and waste loads of your masking tape. But also make sure that all the lips of the tape are covered. Obviously this is going to reduce any sort of overspray that possibly could occur. After you've done that, all you need to do next is quite simply just let the stuff dry out. It's basically like a latex, so it's all very nicely protected. So I've moved on a little bit quickly there because I didn't want to bore you with painting the whole thing up. But this stuff's great to use, both these methods, you know, to cover your mask canopies up, and it's fine for being, you know, varnished over as well. Now because this stuff is basically, like it says, a latex rubber, as soon as you peel it off, you know, it comes straight away. Now if you haven't masked an area with both masking tape and the liquid mask, you can quite simply just either use your finger to pick away at it, or a a cocktail stick, and it comes, as you can see there, very easily away from the canopy. Of course, at the risk of using a knife to peel away the masking tape, you've got to be very careful, obviously, not to scratch your canopy. So try and pick a little bit of the corner, pull it away from you, and then use a pair of tweezers. Once you get a bit more off there, obviously just use your hand to peel that stuff off. So there you have it, all done, nice and clean, no paint where it shouldn't be. So it's good stuff to have in your arsenal. There's a bit of liquid mask. You can pick up some stuff quite cheaply. I mean, the stuff I bought was a little bit expensive, but admittedly I did buy it just to try it out. So there you go, guys. I hope that helps you if you're struggling with masking your canopies. I do hope it helps. If you struggle with anything that I've mentioned in the video, or how I've done anything, drop us a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you and try and help you out a little bit further. But thanks very much for watching. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, as well as Solid Scales Models. And obviously, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. If you put the bell notification on, I don't do videos all that often. I've done a few quite recently, admittedly, but obviously that will tell you when a new video is out. So there you go, guys. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you again soon.